Hello everybody, Mike here, and in this video I want to talk about Hades 2's next patch coming in early 2025. And this is after the recent patch we had, the Olympian update, not too long ago. And this game has been a lot of fun in early access. It's hard to believe it's still an early access game because it's mostly polished, fully content game already. And with them changing things and improving the game, listen to feedback from the community, it is just becoming a better experience all the time. Currently though, Hades 2 is available only on PC in early access, but it hasn't stopped it from becoming one of the most popular games, following in the footsteps of its predecessor. I could definitely see this possibly being, indie game of the year if it does release this year. It could beat out other indie games as well. One in particular I'm looking forward to is Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which is an indie RPG, which I was hoping could possibly be indie game of the year as well. But Hades 2, if it drops this year, also could be a very high contender for that. And in fact, the original Hades has broken new records thanks to the early access launch of its sequel, which continues to receive updates and improvements. So as I mentioned before, following its last epic update with the Olympic update, Hades 2 is gearing up to kick off 2025 with new content, and here's everything we know so far. According to the Steam page, the game will receive its second major content update early this year. This update will introduce plenty of surprises and will grant access to the final combat in the alternate route, which was first introduced in the 2024 Olympic patch. In terms of content, it's expected to be on par with the previous update, which added a new region, more weapons, and additional characters. However, Supergiant Games has issued a reminder: patience will be key for fans waiting for the full release of Hades 2. After this update, a third of similar scale will be released later in 2025, expanding the story in several areas of the game. The important takeaway is that this third update will arrive sometime in 2025, meaning there's still a long road ahead before the game reaches 1.0. The studio has yet to announce an official release date or confirm the platform it will launch on. However, a release on PS5, Xbox Series XS, and possibly even the rumored Switch 2 is widely expected. Not only will the full version of Hades 2 deliver the complete experience, but it will also be the only way to access the game's true ending. And I think it'll be well worth the wait. I mean, Hades 1 was well worth the wait, and I had that in early access, but I didn't play it until it was fully launched and had a blast with it. I think I still got to get the true ending of that game before I fully dig into Hades 2. But this is exciting, guys. I know it's not much information to go on. I wish I could tell you more. I wish there was more details on this as far as like a release date and what's all in it, things like that. But this at least gives us a sort of nice glimpse, a sort of general idea of what to expect in its next patch. And then apparently they're going to be working on another one, a third one, come out later this year. So it looks like it may not release this year. It may be 2026. It did go into early access last year. So sometimes early access games will take at least 6 months, a year, sometimes 2 years, maybe three, you know, to depend on the situation. I think this is going to be good though. And even if it doesn't come out this year, it may come out early next year. So after some good patches and major content updates to make it a more fully feature-rich game when it does launch in 1.0. But let me know your thoughts on this, guys. Have you been playing Hades 2 early access for? Are you waiting for the full launch of the game before you do? Are you having a blast with it? Let me know if you're excited for this or just been ignoring it and not even interested in this game. Sound off in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like, subscribe if you're new. My name is Mike. I'll see you in the next one.